about the different flavors of aid, from cash to cows, and the various motivations behind it. Now it's time to tackle the million-dollar question, or should I say multi-billion-dollar question. Does aid actually work? Is it a miracle cure for poverty and underdevelopment, or is it just a money pit with little to show for it? The great aid debate, a battle of ideas. The effectiveness of aid has been a hotly debated topic for decades. There are passionate voices on both sides, armed with statistics, anecdotes, and strong opinions. Let's take a look at the main arguments. The pro-aid camp, a force for good. Lives saved, futures changed. Aid advocates point to countless success stories. Aid has helped to eradicate diseases like smallpox, reduce child mortality rates, improve access to education and healthcare, and build critical infrastructure. These are tangible, life-changing results that wouldn't have been possible without aid. A safety net for the vulnerable. Aid provides a lifeline for people in crisis situations, whether it's a natural disaster, conflict, or economic shock. It can prevent famine, provide shelter for refugees, and help communities rebuild after disasters. A catalyst for change. Aid can jumpstart development by providing seed funding for new businesses, investing in education and healthcare, and supporting good governance initiatives. It can also help to build local capacity and empower communities to take charge of their own development. The aid skeptics, more harm than good? The dependency trap. Critics argue that aid can create a culture of dependency where recipient countries become reliant on handouts rather than building their own economies and institutions. The corruption conundrum. Aid can be a magnet for corruption, with funds being siphoned off by corrupt officials or used to prop up repressive regimes. This not only wastes resources, but it can also undermine democracy and good governance. The distortion dilemma. Aid can distort local markets, undermining local businesses and farmers. For example, dumping free food aid in a country can drive down prices for local farmers, making it difficult for them to make a living. The wrong priorities. Aid is often driven by priorities of the donor countries, not necessarily by the needs of recipient countries. This can lead to projects that are irrelevant, unsustainable, or even harmful. The nuance. It's complicated. So, who's right? Well, like most things in life, the answer isn't black and white. The effectiveness of aid depends on a multitude of factors, including the type of aid, the context in which it is given, the quality of governance in the recipient country, and the level of community involvement. There is no doubt that aid has achieved significant successes, but there have also been failures and unintended consequences. The key is to learn from both the successes and the failures, and to constantly strive to improve the way aid is delivered and managed.